1 second.
Can you hear me now? There we go. There we go. Don't know why, I just decided you want to use my microphone. Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's Workshop Wednesday. Tonight we are working on the workshop route I was working on just before. So I thought I would just show you where I've progressed to. So actually, the track work is now more correct. I have used, I've re-put where the Google Maps, where you've suggested for Google Maps. Does it sound a bit odd? Or is it? Why is it doing that?
Try that. Can you hear me better now? Try that. That's better. Right, okay. I don't know what was going on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry. OBS just decided it wanted to have a wobbly. So, let me carry on what I was saying. So, basically, I've been using Google Maps. So, we now have a more accurate track plan for the original route. I've also been trying to signal the route as best as I can. I'm still progressing on the signalling, but as you can see, I've now got the roads in. I've got one of the platforms in. I just need to sort out the other one on the opposite side. I've also got to sort out the crossing here and fully finish off the river, as the river sort of goes basically on both sides and follows this road all the way round. But it's not as wide as this all the way around, so I've just got to mod some bits of that. So, but yeah, let me just get the loco out of the way, and then what we can do is then take the brakes off. There. I've been fine, class 314. How is everybody doing? Hope you're all well. So there we go. Right. Let's put the going off when we are route modding. There we go. Right, going to World Editor. Lovely. So here we are. As you can see, that's where I've been now. So basically what we need to do now, I will bring up Google Maps so you can have a look and see how close this is now. This loads in. So there you go. As you can see, this is now the track plan. So you can see where the track plan is. As you see, it's as close as I can get it. It's not absolutely 100% perfect, but this is the first time I've used the Google Maps tool. But if you look sort of further above, you can see where I've put the road in there. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. But there we go. So what we'll do is, I think we'll probably start off with doing a bit of sort of texturing. So what we'll do is we'll go onto the paint tool and we will texture. There we go. So we need some brown field. What's this one like? Control G. Is that the one? That's the one we need. Yeah. Right, so what we'll do is we will, let's put this up to 100. So what we'll do is we'll do some texturing first. Because this is one thing I haven't actually done as well. There we go. Just do a rough edge for now. But there we go. It's great because I've got the exact, using the Google Maps I can see exactly where the field is. So, which is great. So I can put that straight in of where it is. Like so. So we can go Control G like that. That's one field in anyway. Like that. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll just move into, how many fields do we need to do? So we need to do this one and this one. Yeah, we'll do all these ones. So let's just fill this one in. This isn't accurate at the moment because what I'm doing is I'm just filling it in and then I'll go in closer and do the edges. It's just to sort of give a general idea of where each field is. Oh, hang on. Go back a bit. I've gone over that line there. Let's just put that there you go. Because I've got the road there already. And then we can start sort of putting trees in, sort of putting where the tree lines are. And then we can then sort of start modding more of the land and bits and pieces and start adding buildings, etc. So there we go. That gives me sort of a general idea of where those fields are. And what we need to do is, there's the austerity, Control G, there we go. So that gives me sort of a general idea of where each of those fields are. So that looks a bit more, once we get everything else put in, that will look nicer. Right. So what we need to do is next, what was I going to do? Let's just have a look at a photograph of Cone Valley. So I can have a look at what the sort of track work area, sort of the main areas sort of look like. Whether they're more green or whether they're more sort of ballast. There's only one way you can find out, and that's looking at reference material. Yeah, okay. So I think we can safely say that most of this is ballast. Gravel track bed. So if we put this back down to 10, you can safely say that most of this along here is all track bed. There we go. Safely say along here. You see, as you see what I'm doing here, just adding the texture in, sort of gives you that idea that there's sort of gives you the idea of ballast and bits and pieces. But I'll leave a little bit of greenery in because looking at the pictures you can see where sort of greenery has sort of come up. That's it. That end's fine. It's just this end mainly. That's where we were before, so let's just do that. And then further down. How's chat doing? There we go. There we go, right. A bit further down. let's just put that in for the moment. I think there's a little bit more greenery there than makes that actually is there, but we'll just put this in for now, and then I can have a look in a second. Let's just put that all in, because we can always sort of push this back and use the same greenery later on. So that gives you an idea of where the sort of textured land is. And we'll just put some more. I think we need some more in the run round here. Some more in the run round. There we go. Bring this a bit further along, like so. There we go. So that gives you an idea of sort of, I've just textured that area there. So let's go and have a look at what that looks like if I do this again. That's not far off. Yeah, that's not far off at all, because this is all greenery here, as you can see. If we come down this way, you can see that the ballast is there. So we're pretty much there with that sort of part of it, as you can see. So what are we doing there? Yeah, so what we've got to do is put this building in here as well. So let's go and have a look and see what buildings we can find, which was sort of more or less a sort of a good shed sort of style. So let's have a look. Fence, good shed. Okay, that's not really what I wanted it to do. I'll have a look at that one later on. What we'll do next, what was I going to do next? Well, let's put the platform in next. Let's put this other platform in next. That'll be the next thing. Let's just quickly save, because if not I'll have everybody moaning that I haven't saved. So, right. Right, there we go. Let's put that in. A bit further than that. To be about there. And then we need to offset. Select the platform edges there. Platform edge there. Let's go and get the platform there. What we need is that one, I think. No, did I use the right one? No, I didn't. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. So, need that one again. Come on. What have I done wrong there? That's what I wanted to do. What have I done wrong there? Okay, that one worked. I'm doing wrong here. Okay. Let's just undo that. Try this again. Right, that one there. Right, that's done that one. It's done that one there. Well, the walkover is just a building plate. It's not a pathway, so it should, in theory, do all that. So I'm not sure why it's not doing that. Not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Put 2 in there or 1? No? Okay. Right, let's go back and start that again, because it obviously doesn't like this for some reason. Hang on. Right, okay. So I need to go back a bit. Right, let's get rid of that, what I was doing before. Oh, come on. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's try this again, because I did that wrong. Right, where am I? There, that's what I want. There. Let's not go as far, and then I can always add it back in. Right, and then offsets, like that, like that, like that. Oh. Alright. Ah, there we go. There we go. Right. I've actually got this slightly offset a bit too far, haven't I? Let's go back a bit. Put that back to 4. And then do the same again. 1 there. And then 1 there. Like so. Lovely stuff. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I thought it might have been the arrows. Right, and then what we'll do is just add on to this. Lovely stuff. And then, is that quite all the way down? Let's just add that one a little bit. Oh, no, that's alright. I'll leave that, that's fine. Okay, now let's save. Thank you very much. What to do? There you go. Like that. Like so. And bring that one down, split that one, and then come on. A bit like that. Right, there we go. That is the second platform in. Have I got it to the right height? Yes. Yep. Lovely. Yeah, it is a little bit not right, but I know why. It's because of this. Oh, let's just move it slightly, and then I can modify this again. Is it supposed to be a little bit further down like that, really? That's a bit better. Let's move the footbridge in. No, let's bring it back up again. There's a lot of fiddling about and trying to get it to work, so let's just push that back up again. Yeah, I'll mess with that later on, so we can carry on with sort of building bits. But that's sort of the other platform in for now. Oh, hello, we're actually getting passengers on there now. That's good. Right, what else do we need? What else do we need? We need station buildings. Let's put some trees in next. Put them around here. There we go, as you can see there's a lot of trees. Mainly along here, so let's just zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, so let's go back to these, go back to there. So you can see as these are close up, we'll put some nicer trees closer to the line. Like so. And what we'll do is we'll do some feather rows. Bring that across like that. So we can then start building out where the trees are. And then one thing I need to do, just before I forget, is the signal boxes before I forget. So there's one just around here, I think it is, just there. One thing I've got to do. Signal box. So look at this one, is this more sort of style? Yeah, I would say so. And that is sort of around there. Yeah, I'd say that's the sort of style that I'm going for. Cringing English gamer, yep. Yeah, that's what we are, that's what we're building. So let's just have a look at the images again. It's a little bit closer than I thought. It's basically there. And this signal is further back. Almost there. Bring it further, closer. Yeah. Although the signalman isn't going to be able to get out there. And then what we need to do is find a sort of water tower. That's a good question. Chat, do you know where sort of like, not the railway water towers, but like the sort of... Oh, hang on. No, that's not what I need. Yeah, if chat, do you know where sort of the water towers would be? I'm probably in the right place, aren't I? Oh, I need one of those. Ah. Where's the hut gone? No, I need a smaller one than that. Might be under signals. Thing is, it's not like a usable water tower. If you look at the imagery of the route, it's not that sort of thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for like just a general water tower. Harry, yeah, I think sometimes it can be when you're modding bits and pieces. Ooh. That's more what I'm looking for. Although not quite. It's the sort of thing I'm looking for anyway. Yeah, I'm just sort of having a look, see what I can find. This is the thing, you know what you need to sort of look for, really. Ah, these are better. Cantley, Acle, no. Alton Broad, no. Reedham Junction, is that a bit too big? Yeah. It's the sort of style I need though. Summer Leighton, no. It's the Arms. No, that's the windmill. That's the swing bridge. That's the sort of style. We'll leave that one in for now. Let's see what else we can find. Station building, that's what we need. Right, let's have a look. Nope. Nope. I think you can get station names and add them on the front. Um, Whole brick inspection platform, no. Oh, hello. Different signal boxes there. That's quite large. It's finding all these different bits and no. We'll leave that one in for now. Shelter, shed, old, modern. Station building. This is what we're looking for. So we don't need that one. Don't need that one. That's more of the style we need. Do 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 do. The station style that we need. And then let's lift this up. Yeah, that's more of the style we need. And then we need to put a, sort of a canopy on the front of that as well. So that's sort of placeholder. Don't worry, Deadly, thank you. There you go, saved. Right, what else do we need to do? Now I need one of these. And we need one of these. Where is it? There it is. We need one of them there, because that's where they exchange the token there. Oh, that's a good job I thought of that. That needs to go there. So it's actually, if I go like this, it's actually getting somewhere now. You see we're getting the main sort of buildings in and bits and pieces. We've got the main sort of platforms in now. What I need to do is, basically this area here is the same height as the platform. So I need to work on all this, basically, which is one of the next things I need to do. And there's sort of more tree lines all the way along, more shrubbery all the way along here, so you can't actually see the road from the railway. But as you can see, it's sort of progressing. It looks a lot better now, actually. I certainly like the look of it now. What next? What next? What next? Okay. Sorry, this is a bit all over the place. there's a station building on the opposite side. Yes, shrubbery, as they say. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's sort of the style we want. So we want that around there. Then, ooh, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Lift that off the ground like that. Yeah, so that's better. And then we need a little canopy off this one. Now where's that? I did see that somewhere. Might have to get some more bits and pieces. Here we go. No, you can't. That is very true. I've got the song stuck in my head just now. Oh, actually, I might be looking in the wrong place, mightn't I? Carriage shed. River wall, retaining wall. Fence, bush. Terrain. Brick wall. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Just looking for a canopy now. What happens when you're trying to make it as accurate as you can do? Oh, blimey, that's massive. Oh, oh. Oh, no. Nope. Probably looking in right the wrong place. This is where I'm supposed to be looking. Not that one. Nope. That's not letting me change the text, is it? Silly thing. That's alright, we'll leave that for now. And I'll come back to that one. Because that'll take us ages trying to look for things. Right, let's have a look, see what else we can do. Right, we've got that platform in, we've got the signals in. Let's continue on with the river actually. Something else I need to do. That's what I need to do, there we go. Dee 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 dee. Carry on with the river. On with the river. Going down like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing the Colne Valley Railway, which is in Essex. So as you can see, this is what it looks like, and then I'm just going over the top of it at the moment. So where's the river going? That's going that way. So let's go back out of this. Go and select... Oh, I don't want that. I want that. And select this. And... So I want that one. Right. That's what I wanted. You're getting somewhere now. There we go. Go back to Control G. There we go. Diesel Mower, I think that yes, they did have a 141. Yes, the water I've got on there already. But I'm just sort of... I can make well, actually, that's true. Where did you say it was? Yeah, oh, here we go. Let's just have a look at this and see what this looks like. Oh, below. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope. No, that's alright. I'll leave it with what I've got at the moment. I'll tell a lie. Although that's quite thin compared to... yeah. I think I'll leave that for now, chat. Thanks for that. That's something to keep in mind for future. Yeah, I know my way's a little bit sloppy. But that's because it's quite a complex riverbed, really. And then I'm going to sort of cover it. Hi British Ace, how are you? Right. Let's go a bit further up here. Actually, if I then go... Let's have a look. Yeah, it does thin out quite a lot there, doesn't it? Let's do what we said before. Let's go back to there. Let's just... Yeah, no, that's too high, isn't it? No. No, let's get rid of that. Okay. I'll leave that bit for now. Right. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. British Ace, I'm good. Alright. What else do we need to do? Sorry if I'm not talking as much, chat, but I hope if there's anything you need to ask or have any questions on what I'm doing, just ask in the chat. We're just sort of getting there slowly. I'm getting there bit by bit, really. As I said, it's a long time since I've built a route. Flying Turtle, this is done with Google Maps. So there is a way of doing it if you have a look. If you have a look uh, into sort of some of the ways how to do it, but it's quite effective. Basically, you can put in Google Maps as long as you know your latitude and your longitude. You can then put in your hang on a minute. Near group 6, near group 5. Yeah, you can put in put it in and see. You can put your sort of Google Maps in with the latitude and longitude, and then that's anywhere in the world. So say you wanted to build a route, say in Germany, in Austria, somewhere like that, then you can use the same sort of method and sort of put in the latitude and longitude for where you need to go to, and then easily you can go and find it and build your route from there, really. So when you're looking over here, that should be more or less right. Yeah, more or less, he says. Wee. And I know there's a line of trees. So you can see where the Google Maps line is, almost. What else do we need? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we need to actually extend the road as well. Let's get the road up. as well. And then we've got some sort of building there. We've got some bits and pieces there. Now, what's that? Is that a row of houses? It's difficult to tell what buildings are which. Let's go to Google Maps quickly, and then we can go and find out what building that is. So as we look up there, yeah, that's a house. That is a house there. Oh, and that is an entrance building to Clone Valley. Get up this end. There's a row of houses there. And there's the end of the railway line there. You can just see it. Okay, right. Well, that gives us a bit of progress. You probably, chat, you won't know what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at sort of this building, these buildings here, and seeing what's sort of there. So we need sort of a normal sort of house. Again, as I said, it doesn't have to be 100% there, but I want to see if there's any sort of as close as I can get it to be. Yellow brick, no. Bungalow, no. And it's definitely not a caravan, although we do need some caravans later on. But not that size, we need sort of a... Oh, hello. Terrace brick, no. Right, let's put that one in. And flip that around like that so it's actually the right way round. So let's do that. And then there's sort of bushes and shrubs all the way round that. So that's the sort of that building in. And this is sort of an entrance building. So we need sort of a... Blimey, no. No, too big. That's hotels. Mill, no. Office, no. Might need one of those, though. As you can see, it's just sort of looking and finding what is more correct for what you want to do, really. I've got to find sort of like a metal style building to put in there. These actually look like actually more containers, don't they? Sort of lorry containers. We don't need a tennis court. As you can see, there's so much. It's, you know, you could spend ages looking through bits and pieces and finding sort of what you want, really. Ah, that's sort of the style we want, but not a garage. There we go, so leave that there. Right, what should we do next? see, there's a tree line all the way along there. So that's what there's actually a 7 1/4 gauge railway that runs on the outskirts here, but there's no way I can get that in. That would be rather difficult to get that one in. But there is one really, really close. Yeah, that is very true. Where is it? Yeah, they do. Clone Valley does have a lot of different rolling stock. It's quite surprising what they have there. I've never actually been there myself, but this is why I sort of decided to sort of do this, something a bit different. Plus it's something that's not actually on workshop, so I thought it would be something sort of different to put on there. And we can put sort of different trees in. And then what we can do is bushes. That. Make sure they're not too close to the track side. You can see it's sort of getting there now. It's sort of showing up where exactly everything is. Let's just move that one slightly back. So you can see what we're sort of getting into. As you can now see where that tree line is all the way along there. You see we've got a lot more trees to get. We've got to go all the way down here and all the way through. So there's quite a lot of shrubbery, as they would say. Pink trains depends on how popular it is. I mean, if you want me to finish the route totally and utterly, we keep streaming this until we finish it. We can do that. It just depends on how popular things are, or we can, I can go as far as I can in the next stream, and then I can then make that available for people to finish off or to modify if they want. It just depends on how far we get, really. Train simulator driver, yes I can, yes. I mean, I would certainly not say I'm an expert at route building. I'm far from that, but it's it's sort of a play along. You could be building routes with me, but it just sort of shows you what you can do, really. I thought to myself, it's something different, and we haven't done it on a stream before. So we can sort of have a look at different bits and pieces. Yeah, it is. Pet being a new fan, it is, because as I have been telling some people, I said, well, with Cone Valley, you've literally got houses at that end, and the road goes there, directly behind it, and then the railway actually carries on. And if I can see if I can get it to load, here we go. Yes, here we go. You can't actually see it within the land, but it comes out. I think it's I think this is the railway here. I think you see as it comes round, so you can see where it would have come round here. Would have come along here, and then this is where when it comes across the road there and goes further along. Save it again. Yes, it's something. It's something I'm learning as I'm going along with this. You know, I'm trying to have a think of what we can do, sort of going forward. Um, you know, I'm trying to learn with this as much as I can. Um, some brambles in there. Yeah, it's something that as I said, I'm going along with it as I go. There's quite a lot that I've sort of learned through sort of just having a go with it. I mean, one thing I will say, the river is a lot wider than what it should be. But I think there's something that I've just got to learn with the tools. As I said, the route won't be perfect. I'm trying my best with it. But I think it's just having a go and seeing what you can do, really. Let's push that around. Very true, Moggy. Very true. Right, where were we? What else do we need to put in? Let's carry on with putting some trees in here, shall we? Let's just have a look. I've got a driver's eye view here of the route. Let's just have a look, see how much of the actual riverbed you can actually see. You see a bit of it, but not a lot. Tree far, tree near. There we go. So you can see as I'm putting the near trees in, and sort of making it more interesting to look at. There you go. Just do that. So you can see it's now sort of becoming more and more filled as I go further up. Just have a look, see what that looks like now. So as you can see, that is more or less what it looks like. So you can just about see the riverbed. It's not sort of fully, but it's sort of looking more or less like the route now. Class 314 fan, so there's a way you can do it. You have to go into settings in Train Simulator. You have to put in the latitude and longitude. So make sure when you're building the route, make sure you've got your latitude and longitude set first, because you'll find that, as I found out when the game crashed, that I hadn't got it set to the right area. So when I started building the route, I realised that I'd built it in completely the wrong area. And the reason for that was purely because I looked at it and when I started building, I didn't realise I would have needed the different latitude and longitude. But as Sim Games 32Z has put in, yeah, there's a YouTube video, and Matt tells you how to put it in. But it makes a huge difference once it's in, you know, and you can be easily switched off, as you can see here. But it sort of gives you, I wouldn't say it's the total way to route build. I would say that you need to sort of look between reference photography and this together, and when you look at that together, you get a general idea of, you know, okay, this is how the route looks, because it takes a little while to get it sort of as you want it to be, really. As I said, it's not, you know, it will take a few times, you know. I mean, one thing, for example, I haven't added is all the signal trunking, all the bits and pieces like that. You know, the idea behind this route will be that I will, you know, once we sort of get closer to finishing it, I will send it out, and then, you know, if people want to mod it and add all the signal trunking in, improve the route, then they can do. But this is sort of, you know, sort of as close as I can possibly. I mean, this is the first route I have built personally, in around. Ooh, blimey! I'm trying to remember how long now. When was the last time I built a route? I think the last time I built a route would have been 2013, 2014. So I haven't built a route in quite a while. So this is a learning curve for me again as well. Learning how to do it. And it's not going to be what the dev team can ever produce, because the dev team do an amazing job in producing routes. Some of the routes, obviously, you know, they spend hours and hours and hours. You know, this is mainly when we're doing the stream. I do a bit here and there when I can, but this is, you know, this is mainly on the stream. You know. Yeah, so that's what I want it to be. So you can just about see the riverbed. Pink trains, yes, they would do. I imagine they do. Yeah. Save it. We'll carry on for a little bit longer. I'll probably just do some more trees up this end. And then what we'll do is we'll put some more rolling stock on, and we'll just, you know, have a go with signalling, so you can have a look at how the railway runs operationally, so you can see, and then we'll do it again sort of when we've sort of closer to finishing. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. Um, mine won't be. I haven't done hours and hours in research, and I haven't been to the railway itself. So a lot of the dev team, will go and they'll have a lot of research that we'll have to hand. Um, Whereas I've just sort of gone. I've never been to the route itself. Um, I'm having a go at building it. Actually, that works quite well for what I need to do, because that actually works how the embankment works. As you can see now, it's starting to look more like the real thing. So let's get rid of Control G. Yeah. No, I'm getting quite pleased with that. Alright, let's add some more around here. Yeah. Right, so what we'll do is we'll put the crossing gates in. That'll be the next thing. Yeah, that's the sort of... Oh, hello. What do we need? Crossing. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Slats. Junction box. No, we don't really need a train wash. No. Sort of. We need sort of that. We just need the gates, really. Anybody know where the crossing gates will be? As I said, this is much of a learning curve. I'm trying to remember where the crossing gates were. I did find them earlier. We need some of that, actually. Under signal. So I was in the right place then. level crossing ramp, level crossing infill. The ramp, or is that the infill? That's the infill, isn't it? Crossing infill. Just putting the infill in at the moment. Then we need a ramp. And we'll do the ramp the other side. Try level crossing main. Ah, that's what I need, yeah. That's the sort of thing I need. Oh, well, hold on. Can you actually move the crossing gates, can you? Separately? Oh, you can. Ah, perfect. You can actually move them separately. Right, okay. Right, well that's the crossing in, at least. Ta-da. I think that one's... No, that's correct. Right. Thanks for that. There we go. How does that look, chat, anyway? That's quite a bit of progress we've done. Quite pleased with that. We've added the textures in. We've added quite a lot of trees. We've added the other platform in. We've done some more groundworks. So what we'll do is we'll just have a quick run with the austerity. Let me just save this quickly. Okay, if I can. Can I save it? I would like to save it. Thank you. There we go. So let's That's where we were before. So let's just put some marked ones in. Oh, they're blue, aren't they? Just quickly get a. Let's just put in the. Two seconds. There we go. Put that in. Just put the chocolate and cream ones in for now. There we go. Lovely. Here's the crossing gates. Right. Select that, select that, select that. Oops, that was a bit rough. So let's make sure we set our road. I've just got to sort out that signal. It's one of the ones that isn't working properly. We'll get there. Right, there we go. Take off our brakes. the way through. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for that, Sim. On the road. Got the distance. That one I need to work on as well. The little signal there. Shots. Should be able to stop. Nearly there. There we go. I know we need to stop to the shunt signal anyway. Right. Here we go. Right. Release the brakes. This is actually one of the locomotives they have on the line, not the actual number, but this is one of the locomotives that they actually use on the railway on a regular basis. Right. Now, in normal circumstances, we come into this side and run around on the opposite side, but I've just used this side. Can we actually get a full 3-coach train in? Yes, we can. There we go. So there we have it. That's really what we have at the moment. So I hope that's sort of showing off what you can do at the moment. I mean, we're getting there with the route. It's not perfect, but we are getting there, and it's starting to improve bit by bit as we go along. You know, once we've sort of looked at some other bits and pieces, hopefully we'll be able to finish this route and make it nice and pretty for everyone. But I hope you're enjoying the series. Yeah, we'll carry on, keep building. So the next stream tomorrow is, what's the date today? Today is the 20th. Tomorrow is I'm not sure what tomorrow is, actually. That's a good point. I'm not sure on tomorrow's stream at the moment. It should be a Let's Play with West Cornwall, but I know Friday's preview will be a preview of the BR 313 with Matt and Sam. So yes, there we go. But have a look at, keep an eye on our streaming schedules. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope the chat enjoyed it. And I will see you soon. Right, take care everyone. See you soon. Bye.